Hi y'all, it's really super late. It's like past 2 o'clock. Ah! Yeah. But here I am getting this done. I had prep work to do for my Time to Thrive challenge, which is about business and that kind of stuff. So I'm digging into that so that I can get further into my my financial solutions that I have, and get my caregiver channel, my channel and my Instagram and Facebook pages and groups going to help people, and to see if I could and to start making the beginning of a living doing that, as well as the other things that I'm doing. So anyway, that was what today was all about. My schedule is all over the place, and I still feel like it's all over the place. I said I was going to go back and review that stuff. I haven't forgotten, but it does have to wait until this challenge is over. So I'm in another UPW type situation, although this isn't half as involved as that. So it shouldn't be quite so intense. So that's good. Anyway, okay, I've got work tomorrow too, so it's going to be an extraordinary week. And that's the way we're gonna roll with it. So it's gonna be an extraordinary week. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Ta-ta for now. Hi there. It is time for bed, and I am knackered. I would really like to just put my head on the pillow and fall straight to sleep. It is pretty late. Let's see what's going on. I came home, tried to do the rest of the Time to Thrive challenge tonight, but I ran out of steam, and part of it was dehydration, so I did something about that. But now I'm just gonna lay down because it's almost 12 and I have to get up early to take my walk, or I can't take my walk, and that's a non-negotiable for me. That's my line in the sand. So anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do, and work went really well. It's a lovely job. I got to read at work today. That was just lovely. That was lovely. So anyway, and I learned some new things on the computer today, which is really great. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I'm not going to keep you. I'm not going to keep myself. Have a good night.
Hey there. So I got home from work, and I thought I was going to buzz through everything, and I did. I got the assignment done for the challenge that I'm doing, but I still took as much time as it did last night, because it's 12 o'clock again. Here we are. So I really need to get more sleep, but the thing that's great is I can watch the rest of the live that I missed because I was at work. I can watch it tomorrow at my leisure, and then I can but I got the homework done, so I don't have to stress about that. So it's a little more relaxing. I have a couple things to do. There were that I'm gonna do. Well, I'm kind of bent on this one. There's some small things that I need to do, and I need to do them. I think I'm gonna do them in the morning because it's midnight and I need to guard my health, and that's just the way that is. And so I'm saying it here. I will do them in the morning, and one is clean my kitchen because it's gotten messy again a little bit because of some stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's messy. And the other thing is, write out some course material into a course to put on Mastermind. That's the other thing that I need to do. Anyway, and that's it. And they're just like little small things. And because I have done challenges before, and I could take that and make a framework to record new videos to teach the classes. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm zippy the pinhead. I'm like blah blah blah. So anyway, here we are, plowing through another challenge. It's been interesting with work. And I'm still having to really hydrate much more than but it's getting better. Yeah, so anyway, that's it for now.
Hey, hi. I am so tired. I'm slap happy. Okay, so, yeah, I turned the camera on and I was like, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm having a little moment. Anyway, yeah, I got some stuff done. I'm doing this challenge, and getting this stuff done after work is like really like, yeah, it's something. I was so tired. I started watching something on Facebook, and I just zoned out, and like, I don't know, 6 or so videos later, I was like, what am I doing? It's like 2 in the morning, like, go to bed. Anyway, so I don't know that I'm coherent enough to make a decent report of the day, but I had work, I did the challenge, so yeah. Anyway, I've been doing pretty well, and I'm excited about what's happening. I'm just really sleepy, so I'm just gonna let you guys go. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Hey y'all, it is Saturday night. It's the last night of the week, and I just attended a service with Joel Osteen, and I have been in his ministry for a while now. We used to watch Joel with Mama, and then anyway, so but I just was really stirred up tonight, and I wanted to make some public declarations of what is going to be happening, and I just wanted to do it in such a way where I'll hold myself accountable. I am going to get my course online. I'm going to get it so that I can help caregivers. I've got some really great ideas from this challenge that I did this week. I also know that even though I didn't take the challenge offer, in order to get myself to the next level, I have got to really keep my nose in the process in order to use the momentum that I feel right now in order to move further with it. So I don't have to work until Thursday, which I can't believe, but God must have worked it out that way for this week. But so I'm gonna start by getting everything all in alignment, and so I'm gonna get my course ready to go. I've got some videos to do, and I've gotten some really good advice in the challenge this week on how to market organically, and I'm going to be following through on that. So I've got to organize all of that. That means I've got to organize what I already have actually plotted out. I've got a bunch of course content plotted out, and but I've got to plot out putting it on social media, and I still need to find a place. And if you have any ideas, let me know. But I've still got to find a place to house my stuff, because my idea to do this in a way that isn't going to be overwhelming is for me to create the content, and as I create it, put it in files so that I can just cut and paste on the right day, so that I'm not constantly in creation mode, which was fine when I was doing it before, but it is really mentally consuming, and I've got other things that I also want to put my attention on, and I just want to make sure that I can do that. So I want to make sure I can have a life while I do this. So anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So that's that whole thing. And that's going to take a massive amount of organization, but I'm really fired up right now, and I'm going to remain so. I also have to finish my UHPW stuff. I still have to finish. It's the last thing that I have to do for them, or for me, really, because it's for me. They have the last lesson is a manifesto lesson, and I've begun the manifesto, but I have not gotten farther than a rough draft. So I want to dive in and make it more than a rough draft and get it so that I really like it. And then I'm going to record it, put it to music so that I can listen to it daily, maybe more than once a day, so that I can remind myself of who I want to be showing up as. And it's not something that has to be hard. It's just something that this is already me, that what I'm declaring, that this part of me is the part that's going to show up. The best part of me is the part that's going to show up. I'm not pretending to be somebody else. I'm not, but I am going to do this. And then I also have my task for the book that I am in, the book that I'm being a part of, and I have an outline to finish with that, and I'm going to get that done. And I may call on my best friend to help me a little bit with that, to just talk it out. There's one other thing that I will say. If I feel like I need to add to this list later, I am going to add to this list later. If my brain hasn't let me come up with all of the things that I want, I am going to do that. I am really concerned with applying myself to too many things at once, but I think with my new graceful ocean determination, the ocean is determined to do what it's going to do, and that's the kind of determination I want. It's not forceful, but it's a force of nature, and that's how I intend to apply myself to this next level of my life. And it is starting today. I'm not going to be showing up looking all like burnt from the day. I am going to take the time to dress myself properly, etc. I'm going to show up to my life how I expect I'm going to show up to my life how I like my future life to be represented, if that's clear. Anyway, that's another thing. I'm gonna be popping in and out all night, I'm sure. One of the things I'm going to do tonight is I am going to edit my video. I do that Saturday night now, because I've discovered that it's really good to have it done before Sunday, so that A, I can actually take a rest day on Sunday, and B, it allows me to celebrate my wins for the week before Sunday comes, so that I'm kind of in a better frame of mind about it. And the Janning, the journal planning, has a component of celebrating the last week. And anyway, so it helps me do that ahead of time. So anyway, as I do that though, and I come across these things that I've declared that I'm going to do and implement, I am going to put them, I'm going to figure out an action that I can do for each one, a small one and a bigger one that I can schedule. And yeah, and so that is my plan. Tony Robbins talks about not leaving the site of a declaration without taking an action. It keeps you in momentum to do this. So I am taking the master's advice, and I am going to do this. And so anyway, that is something else that I'm going to be doing. And then you'll see me later probably again. I need to add this in here. So there are a couple of courses that I really need to get my nose into. Sunny Lenarduzzi is one of them. And she has a course on YouTube marketing and how to grow that and organically. And that's kind of the place where I wanted to start. Not for this channel, but for my caregiver channel. Now, I touched on it kind of obliquely in what I said before, but I wanted to make sure that I covered it directly. There are a bunch of Tony Robbins courses that I want to go through and implement. So I want to keep myself in momentum. I think I'm going to do at least a course a month. I may change this idea, but right now this is what I'm declaring, and I will tell you if I change my mind. Once a month, I will get through another course. And for me, because of my condition with my brain and all that stuff, it takes a little longer for me to get through things, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm still determined to get through it. So, so it takes me longer. Don't care. If I can get through it, and I can, then it doesn't matter how long it takes me. So anyway, so I've got those courses. I've still got the full stack marketing on my agenda, and I've got to decide whether that gets put on the back burner for a long time or whether it needs to come to the front burner. It is affiliate marketing, so I can make money with other people's courses, and but I also would need to reinvest in some things like some of the websites and that kind of stuff. Oh, and I signed up for Russell Brunson's course, and that's starting right away too. So I would actually like to get through that before I start work this week. That would be really brilliant. But I am going to adopt a different policy. I heard this from I heard it from Russell Brunson. They did a course where he had some people that were so much more effective at that course than other people. And what he found out they did was when they would go to a point where and Russell said to do this thing. And so they would stop the lessons right there, go do that thing, and then only come back when that was done. And I think I'm going to adopt that approach. I'm going to adopt that approach with all of this content learning. I did it with Sunny Lenarduzzi, and I really do understand the concept a little bit better. Not a little bit, a whole lot better. Anyway, so yeah, and I just got to get over the hump. The first couple Sunny lessons are kind of really in depth because she's having you set up a whole system that's going to work like forever and a day. So, and maybe that's where I need to organize my stuff. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I just wanted to share that too. And I may pop in if I think of anything else, because I am determined to get it all down on film tonight. Okay, one of the prayers that I prayed tonight was that I would be a better steward of what I've already been given dominion over. What I mean by that isn't that I really have dominion over anyone, but that there are things in my home that I am not taking care of the way they deserve to be taken care of. My house is a mess. That does mean that there are clothes scattered around. Those are things that came to me and I need to be a better steward of all of them. So, and I think this will also help me sell some things too, organize to sell some things. So that's another thing that I wanted to absolutely make sure that I had on my agenda. Anyway, get this all slated. Probably need to get that book thing done tomorrow. And I've got janning to do for the week, because that's a really great way to plan. I really like the janning. And I may put I may put a little description of the Janning, or I'll cover it on Monday maybe, so that you guys can understand what Janning is. It's planning and journaling put together, and you plan 1 week at a time. And because it's a bigger chunk, you're able to see it in a different way, and it's really beautiful too. Anyway, okay, so I will talk to you later. Take good care of yourself and take good care of each other.
Made to look